Hello, I'm Steve Reitmeister, the Executive Vice President of Zacks Investment Research. I want to congratulate you on the excellent decision to check out one of our most exciting portfolios, the Stocks Under $10 Investor. This video has two parts. I'm tackling the first part, which is to let you know everything that is not at your disposal besides the Stocks Under 10 portfolio. And truly, you will be amazed at how many other great market-beating tools are now available to you. Then the second part, the editor of this service, Brian Boland, is going to provide more insight to how he runs the portfolio to get you in the best position to profit. There are only two roads that lead to having access to the Stocks Under $10 portfolio. Number one, a Zacks Investor Collection subscription. And number two, a Zacks Ultimate subscription. My guess is that most of you are in the first camp, where you currently have access to the Zacks Investor Collection product bundle, either through a 30-day trial or paid subscription. So yes, please do check out the Stocks Under $10 portfolio, but also be sure to discover all the other profitable services that are part of this investor collection. Here we are on the Stocks Under $10 homepage. In the left-hand margin, you will notice a listing of investor services and other services. All those products combined make up the Zacks Investor Collection bundle. The products listed under Investing Services are hand-selected portfolios that are perfectly suited for long-term investors. Just click on the link for each to discover their current holdings, as well as more details on the mission of each service. Now let's talk about the items listed under Other Services. Zacks Premium is our most popular service because it gives full access to the Zacks Rank for stocks, mutual funds, and ETFs, plus our award-winning stock research. Just click on the Zacks Premium link to go to the home page, which houses all the most popular features, most important of which is the full list of Zacks #1 rank Strong Buy stocks. Next, there is our second most popular service, Zacks Confidential. This weekly email alert gives you timely investment strategies along with our editor's top recommendations. You could say this service truly highlights the best of the best offered by Zacks' team of investment experts. As I mentioned before, there are two main roads into the Stocks Under $10 service. The other common path is through the Zacks Ultimate product bundle. The best place to start that conversation is by saying that everything inside the Zacks Investor Collection is also packed inside the Zacks Ultimate. On top of that, you also get access to all of our services geared for profitable short-term trading. These are some of our most powerful portfolios and can be found listed under the heading Trading Services on the page. These portfolios include stocks that are sent to jump higher based upon insider buying, earnings surprises, institutional activity, technical analysis patterns, even my personal portfolio where I give you the trades before putting in my own money. Long story short, these are our most timely trades we offer, and each is just a click away. If you are currently just subscribed to the Zacks Investor Collection but want to obtain full access to the Zacks Ultimate, then just contact your account manager at Zacks to make this easy switch. No matter how you got access to the Stocks Under $10 portfolio, there is a lot more valuable stuff at your fingertips, so please be sure to take full advantage of it. Now let's turn it over to the editor of the Stocks Under $10 service, Brian Boland, to help you get the most out of this uniquely profitable portfolio.
Welcome to this overview of Zacks' new Stocks Under 10 Investor Service. Editor of the service, Brian Boland, is here with me now to tell you a little bit more about what you can expect from the service, just to give you the high points of how to navigate through the service, right, Brian?
Right, and it's a pretty new service, and we fine-tuned it after a month or so, and we've want to really stress right up front that this is an investor service.
Yes, not a trading service.
Not a trading service, exactly, Terry, because trading services will be in and out of positions over a relatively short amount of time. You know, some of them as few as just a few days, you know, others as, 3 or 4 months. But an investor service, the idea is to buy and hold and let the market do its thing. So this is the type of thing that really requires patience.
Buy and hold for how long? Is there any predetermined time frame?
You know, we want to give each of these stocks 6 months in the portfolio. That's kind of like the kind of minimum that we want, unless there's an earnings event or something like that where they miss and the stock goes to a number 4, a Zacks rank number 4, or a Zacks rank number 5. Then we'll look to sell it. But we really want to hold these for 6 months. We want to give them that time. So patience, again, is critical to success here.
All right, so when you're out there scouring for these stocks, how do you identify these good stocks under $10 as opposed to maybe the ones that are not so good?
Right, and there are a lot of stocks that are under $10, but there are many of them are not good stocks. And I think the idea that we start off with a Zacks rank of number 1, or strong buy rating, or a Zacks rank of number 2, a buy rating, is the key to getting us off on the right foot. You know, when those earnings estimates move up, and I've been here for several years now, and I really believe in the system, and it does work, that when earnings estimates move higher, the stock tends to move higher as well. So we want to have that early advantage of that good, strong rank at our back. After that, we look for good stocks that have other good aspects.
And you also use the safety in numbers theory, you say. So what does that mean?
Right. One of the other good aspects that you stopped me right in the middle there from talking about, but you got the exact idea. The safety in numbers is the idea that there's a lot of analysts covering the stock. So it's not just one or two analysts, and if one guy decides that he's going to lower numbers and he's the only one that does any sort of move, the Zacks rank will look at that as an agreement of 100% because there's only one estimate moving, and that could cause the rank to slide. When you have three or more analysts out there, if one guy sees something, the other doesn't, there's another set of eyes out there that's very likely going to pick it up, so we could have confirmation of some sort of positive and or negative move. So if something very good happens for the stock, more eyes that are following it, it's more than likely the rank will pick it up and elevate it higher if it's a good thing, or move it lower if it's a bad thing.
And to clarify, you are going to be avoiding penny stocks.
Yes, penny stocks, just because they're stocks under 10 doesn't mean that we're going to be going that low under 10. I try to want to stay above $3. That's kind of the area at which point, you can really have, if you have a breakdown at 3, it can really turn into a penny stock rather quickly. We want to avoid that scenario. At the same time, we're not going to be buying stocks that are $9.50 or $9.99. We want to keep it about $9.25 as kind of the upper limit of where I'm going to be looking, because I know when the service buys a stock, we tend to push it a little bit higher. So I want to make sure that there's a little bit of room in between, that top level and $10.
All right, and you told me you're going to stress diversification as it relates to sector exposure, market cap. What exactly?
Good question. We're going to do both. We're going to look at this as a broad portfolio. So you're going to have both sector diversification and you're going to have market cap diversification. So what that basically means is we're not going to be overloaded in the tech or biotech or energy or healthcare. We're going to have a diversity of those names. So there's going to be some financial names, there's going to be some healthcare names, there's going to be some tech, but it's going to be widespread out, or at least that's going to be the goal. At the same time, we're going to look for market cap differences here. We're going to have some big caps in here. We're going to have some mid caps, but the majority of the stocks are going to be small caps. So I don't want to make it sound like it's complete diversification where it would be a third, a third, a third, but it is going to look to gain or at least have some stability in there with those big cap names as well.
And if you're looking long term, you say patience is the watchword.
Right, and I can't stress it enough here. We've said it a few times at the beginning. I wanted to make sure we said it a few times here at the close. But patience is critical to success here. These names, these stocks are small. It's going to take a lot for them to move, from the 5 to 7 to 9. Just as you think of a $50 stock moving from 50 to 70 to 90. That takes some time. It doesn't happen overnight. It's the same thing with these stocks. You have to think of the stock market as a percentage gain differential, not a dollar amount. So 5 to 7 may only seem like $2, but it's the same percentage move as 50 to 70. So patience is critical. We're going to show these stocks a lot of patience, give them a lot of time, and they should work out for us.
All right, and finally, subscribers will be hearing from you periodically, giving different recaps and updates sent directly to their inbox?
Right. Every Tuesday night, we're going to send out an email that's going to talk about the last week's action that happened last week, and then a little bit of looking forward. Of course, when you're a subscriber to Stocks Under 10, you're also going to be getting Home Run Investor, which is another investor email that I send out as well. So that'll give you another broader look at the market again the very next day as well.
All right, well, thanks for that. Good luck with the new service. And don't forget, periodically, Brian will be stopping by to do video updates as well on the new Zacks Stocks Under $10 Investor Service. With Brian, I'm Terry Ruffalo.